Good morning, you guys, or I guess good afternoon. I just finished up at the gym. Tricep workout was good. I actually walked on an incline for 30 minutes today. I haven't done that in a while, but I was super tired at our apartment, and I knew if I actually just my morning was really busy, but I was sitting at my desk, finally got the stupid video uploaded. The Wi-Fi is so slow. I was so frustrated this morning. But anyway, I got up from my desk and I'm like, man, if I sit down on the couch, I am going to pass out. So I was like, screw it, just go straight to the gym. We'll walk on an incline. It wasn't very fast at all because I knew I was going to be walking for a while. And then we ended up having conditioning in the workout. So I'm feeling great. I'm excited to go eat, and then I have to help my dad with some invoicing and state sales tax, and then we'll go home. And then we have a meeting with our videographer tonight, which I'm super pumped about, to kind of hear like the rundown for his plan, or their plan, because it's a couple, because we already met with our DJ, our photographer. Everything's coming together.
I could stop pretending that I wanted this to happen. I could just say it, say how I feel now, but my tongue is like a wall, keeping words safe in my heart. I can never say that, but I get too far in my thoughts. They take me back to the start, what we were, like we're still all good. I get too far in my thoughts. They take me back to the start, what we were, like we're still all good. You know I miss you the most when I'm lonely. You know I miss you the most when I'm lonely. When it's scary to give in, but somehow love always wins. But then I'm lonely, and my mind doesn't understand. I get too far in my thoughts. They take me back to the start, what we were, like we're still all good. I get too far in my thoughts. They take me back to the start, what we were, like we're still all good. You know I miss you the most when I'm lonely. You know I miss you the most when I'm lonely. When
I feel like I say this in every video, but it is much later in the day. Chris made it home, and we had to leave like immediately to come downtown to meet with our videographer. I told you guys I was super tired earlier. That's why I went to the gym so early, so I wouldn't fall asleep and then miss my workout. So once I got done with lunch with my dad and doing invoices and state sales tax, I went home, got some work done, and then took a nap after I showered and woke up right before he got home. I also am trying to not put makeup on my face because this is kind of TMI, you don't really need to know this, but my birth control that I take, they switched, and it's not the first time they've done it, but I've never had any weird reactions to any of them. But this one, ever since I've started it, it's not like bad breakouts, but I have all these little bumps everywhere. And I've been stressed, so I know that doesn't help, but it's just been annoying. So I'm trying to keep makeup off my face to see if it, see if all the little pimply dimplies go away, you know? All right.
Pimply dimplies.
Pimply dimplies.
Love it.
Okay, I think we're here. Brew dog. Is that food? We've both had enough carbs today, so our dinner is just chicken, and then like the pre-cut seasoned zucchini, squash, and onions from Kroger. They're a little bit more expensive, but honestly, it just saves time and it is fine. So, and I have to still cut the chicken up. This is too big.
Is it recording?
Yeah.
Oh, crap.
Oh, we're on. We're live.
We're on. We're live.
I'm gonna
right.
cut this out for his video.
I don't want to call you Clint.
We're recording
I don't want to
for
call
his
you
IG.
Kelly. So you're going to say, my name is Kelly. I'm
Oh,
Jake.
he doesn't want to call me Kelly now because I'm just Clint to him.
Clint is helping me out here.
Fine.
Fine.
I have so many videos where I'm like, I like can't. I normally just leave out. I'm like, man, I can't talk today. It's fine.
Do you ever do blooper reels?
No, I can do a lot of this. We do a blooper movie at this point.
What's up, guys? My name is Jake.
I'm Kelly.
Today we're covering a back video. We're going to be going into a lot of different muscles. Whenever you're working back, it's not just one muscle. It actually has several different layers of muscle fiber. So we have the trap, kind of looks like a kite. You have your rhomboid, your erectors, which comes up down the spine, your teres major, teres minor, and your lat.
And depending on if you're doing a vertical pull or a horizontal pull, like a pull down or a row, you're going to be engaging different muscles more specifically.
All right, everybody. So the first thing we're going to do is one of the more common exercises that we have. It's going to be cable pull down. So what we're doing is we're actually driving the elbows down, and you're pinching back and down. Oftentimes, one of my pet peeves that I see is when you're actually pulling down, the elbows stay in front of the rib cage. So let's do a couple wrong. So a big pet peeve of mine is she's actually coming down and the bar isn't anywhere close to the collarbone. Let's do it the right way. Pull it back. And as you can see, Kelly here is driving her elbows back behind her, and she's pinching her shoulder blades back with a proud chest. So when you do this, in the same way you crunch your abdominals when you're doing a sit-up, here you're trying to crunch your erectors, your lat, your rhomboids. Trying to get your scapula as close together and contracted as possible. So notice when Kelly's actually coming down, she's pulling down, her body actually leans back just a little bit in order to get her collarbone to the bar. Whenever you're doing just a pull-up in general, there is a certain scapula humeral rhythm that you're gonna have where you're not completely vertical. How you feel?
Good.
Feeling okay? Feeling okay. Now let's go heavier. Let's go heavier, and this is gonna be something that we're gonna kind of talk about is holding form and what's practical and what's not. So as it gets harder and harder, in order to keep the true form, again, you're trying to pinch back as hard as you can. If that bar isn't making it within about 1 to 2 inches of the chest or the collarbone, then you might as well swallow your pride, go a little bit lighter. It's not worth it. So drop down a little bit, drop down 1, and let's finish the set. So what we've been doing is we're going 10 sets, or excuse me, 10 reps, and then we go a little bit heavier. But once we can no longer get that, there we go. When we can no longer get that bar close to the chest, again, it's not really going to be doing any good because typically when you're doing a pull-up, the hardest part isn't really getting within about 4 inches. It's actually finishing the last 4. Would you agree with that?
Yeah.
100%. That's right. Big squeeze, big pinch. That's what you're looking. Coming back into a pull down, Kelly's actually going to have a wider grip, so this is going to be primarily working more lats, more teres major, and more teres minor. Primarily because it's harder, she has less leverage, and that resistance is going to be much tougher. It's going to be a lot less rhomboid that she's actually able to engage. It's going to be more lat, more teres major, teres minor. That point of reference, that teres major, teres minor is a very, very small sliver of muscle. So the wider you get, the harder it's actually going to be. So as we come up, again, looking at the back just in general, you can see the rotation of muscle, scapula's coming in, she's trying to pinch down. Everything's looking really, really good, but if you're not able to completely pinch, the range of motion kind of suffers, then it's not really going to be worth it. Ideally, again, get that bar all the way down to the chest, make those reps count. And last thing I just kind of wanted to point out was the stretching of all those back muscles. As she comes forward, she's not staying down. One of the most important parts of actually working the back is actually being able to stretch everything. She's not holding a contracted position. She's actually trying to release that scapula, release that lat, let everything stretch, and then pull down from nothing. It's be the equivalent of just starting from a dead hang on a bar and then going into a pull-up. So everything you can see stretches, pulls it down. She's leaning forward, leaning back. That's awesome, Clint. And now we've actually moved into a supination. So we're actually gonna go underhand. And she's bringing and still driving her elbows back. But because her hands are actually together, you'll see that the lat, the rhomboid, and everything else stretches a heck of a lot more. So you'll have more stretch on that muscle fiber in the back when you have your hands together, as opposed to having them a little bit wider. So the stretch is a little bit more. Because it's supinated, because they're closer together, there's a lot more rhomboid. So that sliver of muscle that comes from the center over to the side, that's gonna be worked a heck of a lot harder. So it's gonna have a higher contraction point. And as she goes heavier, the supination, it should feel a little bit easier than the pull down, because in this one, she's actually able to engage her bicep. The bicep's gonna be working just because it had it supinated. In order to get that bar down, the bicep's engaged to help pull that bad boy down. That's good, how you feel? Oh yeah. All right, so here we go. We're going into a horizontal pull. We're on the cable still. Kelly's gonna be going in neutral grip. Same concept, she's crunching back, pulling the horizontal cables, getting that elbow, driving back and pinching everything in the back. Now, most important thing here is you're not just getting your elbow back and then releasing right away. She's actually pausing, concentrating on that contraction in the back. Now let's switch over to a pronated grip. Whenever you have an overhand grip, it's primarily working your rear delts. Yes, it is part of the shoulders, but your delt is on the back side of your body, at least when you have a pronated grip. So the rear delt is considered back. So when you're pulling back, pronated grip, you're hitting those rear delts, which is gonna be right up here, helps form the back. Let's go into a supinated grip. So now we have supinated grip. Again, more rhomboid. You're also working your biceps. So pulling that bad boy back, you have the assistance. This should be the easiest of them all, depending on how strong all your different muscles are. That might vary from person to person, but she's pinching and contracting. Let's do it wrong a couple times, Kelly. So I was telling her, one of my pet peeves, when I see a lot of people, they just load up a bunch of weight and they're really, really leaning back. All of a sudden, that's less of a horizontal row. However, I'm gonna allow her to cheat a little bit, lean forward, but however, when she goes really heavy with those cables, she's always gonna stop about 90 degrees, maybe 85, 80 degrees, somewhere around there. But you can overload a lot of those muscle systems, but you're gonna lean forward, pull it back, still pinch. Still pinch every single time. Again, the highest peak of that contraction is when you're squeezing in the back. You can go through the motions, but if you actually have that muscle-mind connection to actually pinch and contract, that's gonna be big time. How you feel, Kelly?
That's like, I get a lot of questions about this too, and I know you do as well. There's a difference between overloading and just bad form.
Yes.
So that's what he was saying with overloading. It's fine to come forward a little bit, but still like hold it at, like when you're vertical, you're 90 degrees, you're not coming back here and just like slinging the weight around. There's still structure to it.
Yeah.
Pretend like you're gonna leave. Just one shot of Hennessy. Next thing you're all over me, all over me. We act like we're hard to get, but we know this is imminent. Cause we keep falling right into it, right into it. Oh, we were only fun till you show me love. You bring me up into the place I love, the place I love. I can't control myself because I'm very dust. I can't control myself because I'm very dust.
I don't think I've actually said hello to you guys, so hello. It's the next day. I didn't record the back workout because we recorded like a portion for Jake's Instagram And after we got done with that, I was like, I don't really need to record. It's fine. And because I did a lot of lat pull downs and seated cable rows for his little video, my back workout wasn't as long. It was just pull-ups and then some curls and like pen lay rows and some curls, static holds and some curls, very simple. And then I've been doing a lot of running around. I got new pillows for the couch. I'll show you guys that in a little bit. And what else did I get? Oh, I ordered picture frames. So I did a lot last night, actually. I ordered our table numbers, the welcome sign, the flower girl jewelry. Oh, and then I ordered these 2 pictures off of Etsy. It was basically just like a PDF download. And then I had to get the pictures printed onto posters at Staples. I haven't picked those up yet because it said they weren't ready. But I did pick up the frames from Target along with some bath towels. And yeah, so I've done a lot today. And now I'm gonna eat. I've had oatmeal so far today with my apple pie Bowmar protein almond butter and my frozen mocha smoothie, and now I'm having my bagel. So I've had breakfast for every meal of the day. And I'm fine with it. Time for another project. So I told you guys I had these posters printed. This is gonna go up above the bed. I am very excited. I think it's gonna be real cute. I'm definitely gonna have to wait to hang it until Chris gets home though. You're gonna play with this, aren't you? Aren't you?
For the record.
Get this one thing clear. Get this one thing.
You've got to be kidding me! How is this too big? Oh, this is annoying. I bought frames that were the exact same size as the prints I had made. And it's the print's too big or the frame is too small. Okay, these aren't perfectly straight or even, but we did the best we could. The bed's a mess now, but I ordered these pictures off of Etsy. They were like $5 and then got them printed at Staples and then bought the frames at Target. You guys saw the frustration. They weren't the same size, which was really annoying, but I tried to trim the edges and you can see like the frame, these were just $10 frames. They're not like touching all the way on the corners because the like the paper, the extra poster is like, or the amount that's hanging off the edges, I just can't talk. The amount that's hanging off is like keeping the frame from closing all the way, but I still think they look cute. There's kind of a glare, but another thing done. That is gonna be it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I basically just got done editing the entire video because I normally edit in the morning and then get the videos posted in the morning because it usually only takes like 45 minutes for the upload. But according to what happened last time and our new stupid Wi-Fi, it's gonna take like 3 to 4 hours. So that means I have to have videos done at night now so they can upload while I'm going to bed, and then be done in the morning to post at 8 a.m. So I just got that done. I still have to make the thumbnail, but I can totally do that in the morning. And I'm working out at 5 a.m. for a quad and glute workout. So I need to go to bed now. It's almost 10. I'm very tired. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. It really does help. Hit subscribe and the little bell notification. Yeah, and we're like definitely starting to get most of the stuff done, but we still have to finish moving out of our old place. So we still have a lot of work to do this weekend, and then Chris is gone next weekend, and then it's the wedding. And then we're going on the honeymoon. We have a very busy schedule for the next month, but it's all good. I'm liking the way everything's coming together, especially this. I also finally got a light bulb for my lamp, so that's cool. Yeah, I haven't figured out how to attach it to the switch yet though. So I gotta figure that out. And my skin's still breaking out. Okay, I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully it'll be a little bit more exciting than this one. I feel like I didn't really record that much, but I hope you guys enjoyed that little chit chat we had with Jake. The whole back talk, learning about the specific movement patterns for each muscle of the back and like how to do them correctly. I hope you guys enjoyed that. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.